Hey everyone, it's KO here over at Knockout Living, and I know it's been a little while since I've gone live for the WOW series, but I am really excited to be back this week to bring you some new content on my words of wisdom this week. So today I want to talk to you about, some of my wisdom this week that I want to share with you is about the difference between commitment versus interest, because I know me personally, I was going through a tough time there, at least with my health and fitness, where I was kind of dabbling. Like I was only interested and I wasn't fully committed. And the difference between interest and commitment, I could totally see in my body. I could feel it in my body. I could see it on my body, and I could feel it in my confidence. I had gained weight because I was only interested. I had developed a lot of acne again because I was only interested. I just was not as confident as I normally was just because I was interested instead of committed. So I know that I tend to be a waffler sometimes. I'm kind of on the fence, sort of kind of not fully committed, not fully in it, not all in, as they would say. So I wanted to kind of share what I've learned through this process of being committed versus interested, and how hopefully I can help you with some tips and tricks that I've learned. So I don't know if you guys watch Grey's Anatomy, but I'm total Grey's Anatomy fanatic. And so there was this scene in Grey's Anatomy between George O'Malley and one of the, I guess you could say, people that came in to the ER, where he was talking about being a chicken or a pig to George. And this was the episode where the girl with the two uteri come in. All of my Grey's Anatomy fans, so it's that episode, go back to it if you want to watch it. But for those of you that didn't understand that reference, because it like totally went over my head the first time, I didn't fully get it, or those of you that don't watch Grey's Anatomy, I kind of want to explain it because it's really important to the topic today. So you're either a chicken or a pig in life. So the chicken for breakfast contributes the egg. It's only interested in providing breakfast. But the pig contributes the bacon. So it's fully committed to providing for this breakfast. So in life, you're either the chicken who's only interested, or the pig who is fully committed to the task at hand, to contributing. So when you're interested, you kind of try. You give this whole spout at the beginning, like, oh, I'm gonna try my hardest. But in the back of your mind, if you're truly honest with yourself, and this may piss some people off, because I'm calling you out, but I'm also calling myself out. When I say that I'm gonna try something, I know that in the back of my mind, I've already allowed myself to quit. I have a back door ready. I have my excuses ready to go. I know that I'm not fully gonna give it my all. I am not committed. When I say I'm committed, I'm committed. When I say I'm gonna try, I'm probably not even gonna try my hardest. I'm gonna give it a half-ass effort, right? I'm only interested, I'm dabbling, I'm a waffler, I'm not fully committed. But when you fully commit to something, it's a personal promise to yourself. You will not give up on yourself. It's a personal promise. You're not giving up. But when you say that you're going to try, you already know that you're going to give up because you're not promising yourself anything. So when you're committed, you're promising that you will follow through on something. So it gives you that bit of accountability, that ownership, which is a little bit uncomfortable. That's why people sometimes are only interested and not committed. But when you're committed, you accept no excuses for what you are going after. The if factor goes away. So what if I fail, or what if I quit, or what if this is hard goes away, and the how kind of comes to the forefront. Like, how am I gonna lose this weight? Or how am I gonna go after this promotion? Or how am I gonna get that bonus? Or how am I gonna improve my relationship with my significant other? That if goes away and the how comes to the forefront, right? And I know that this is the case for a lot of women like me who were recently married. They kind of get engaged and they're like, okay, I've kind of been going to the gym 2 times a week, but I gotta commit to this shit. Like, I gotta go to the gym, I gotta eat healthy because I wanna look good in my wedding dress. I wanna feel confident. I want people to be like, damn, she looks hot. And I know, maybe some people don't feel like that, but I know I felt like that. And I know a lot of women who are like me, the engagement is like, yes, I am on track. I am fully committed. They are gung-ho. They are doing this, right? So they're like, how am I doing this? Not what if I fail? Like, failure is not an option when you're committed versus when you're interested. So if you're at a point in your life where you really want to see results in a specific area of your life, whether it's your finances or your health and fitness or your career or your relationship with your significant other, then I want to share 4 tips that will hopefully help you find success in being committed to whatever area of life that you want to improve and see results in. So number 1 is that you need to have a freaking compelling, strong desire, because when the tough times come and the challenges arise, because they will, you need to have a freaking strong, compelling desire for why you are doing what you're doing. So as an example, if you want to lose weight, just as an example, that may not be your case, but just an example is an easy example. If you want to lose weight and you're just saying, oh, I want to lose some weight or I want to lose 10 pounds. Well, dig deeper. Why do you want to lose 10 pounds? What is your ultimate desire? Do you want to lose 10 pounds or lose some weight because you feel like you're carrying too much around to play with your kids and you don't have enough energy, you can't lift them up, you can't play with them, it's not fun for them anymore? Or do you want to lose the weight because you want to personally feel confident in any outfit that you rock? That's a strong, compelling reason to want to lose weight. Playing with your kids is a strong, compelling reason to want to lose weight. Or maybe it is health related. Maybe your doctor said you have to lose weight in order to live. That's a strong, compelling reason. Living is a strong, compelling reason, right? So you have to have a strong, freaking compelling reason for why you want to commit to something, all right? So that's number 1. Number 2, you have to identify the core actions that will get you there. In some areas, maybe you only have 1 core action. Some areas maybe have 10 core actions. So as an example, if you're trying to improve your relationship with your significant other, maybe one of the core actions that you have is a date night once a week, or every quarter or every 3 months, you all take an actual vacation together, like just you and the other person, and not like a whole family vacation and not just like a weekend getaway where it's couples and stuff, where you can just focus your attention on them. Or maybe you decide to go the route of couples counseling. Maybe you both agree on that and you go to couples counseling once a week or once a month to improve your relationship. If it's health and fitness related, some of your core actions might be cardio workouts 3 days a week and training with weights 2 days a week and following a specific meal plan that allows you to lose the weight that you want to lose and getting enough sleep every night and plugging into an accountability group or going to personal training or whatever it is once a week, twice a week, whatever the case may be. Or some of the core actions at work, maybe, I want to make this many calls a week and I need to be able to have I need to have 3 new customers a week or 5 new customers a month or whatever that is. Give yourself those core key actions that you can be doing daily, weekly, monthly to help you see the results that you want. Because if you're all just willy-nilly all over the place, you're not really committed to something. You have to set up the plan, right? And then the third one is count the costs. You have to identify the sacrifices, and going after something that you want, being committed to something, is going to require sacrifice, and that has to be something that you, 1, identify, and 2, are okay with. So first you have to identify the sacrifices. What am I going to have to sacrifice in this? Maybe I'm going to have to sacrifice my pizza night once a week, or my chronic cupcake eating, or drinking a bottle of wine every night. I'm going to have to sacrifice. Or maybe I'm going to have to get up an hour earlier to go to work, so maybe I'm gonna have to sacrifice an hour of sleep, or maybe go to bed earlier, so I'm gonna have to sacrifice an hour of TV time to go to bed earlier. So you have to be able to identify these sacrifices and decide, is this worth it? Is giving up a bottle of wine a night worth it? If it's not, then you're not going to be committed to what you're set out to do. But if you say, you want to know what, it's worth it, I can give up a bottle of wine a night, then you will be committed because you've decided that your strong desire is worth giving up whatever it is, making that sacrifice. And you've already identified it in the forefront. So you can remind yourself in the moment, the cupcake is not worth it. I'm willing to sacrifice it for my ultimate desire, right? And then the fourth one is act on commitment, not feelings. And this is really hard for some people. This is still really hard for me to this day. And this all goes back to, I don't have the motivation to do X, Y, and Z. And it's not about motivation. I am never motivated to work out. I never wake up at 5 a.m. and be like, yes, I'm so excited to work out. I'm so motivated. Or when I don't wake up in the morning to work out, I never come home and like, I'm ready to crush this workout. I'm ready to do this. It's all about acting on my commitment versus my feeling in the moment, because there will be moments during your pursuit of whatever your strong freaking desire is that you're just like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, right? You're going to get that moment where it just doesn't feel like it's worth it, but you have to act on the commitment. You have to walk towards whatever you're doing, physically move yourself in the direction of wherever you need to go in order to accomplish the task, and get over the feeling. Get over the feeling. You just have to get over it. You have to tell yourself that your desire is worth it, right? So you have to act on commitment, not feelings. Okay? So I want you to ask yourself in every situation, are you the chicken or are you the pig? And you have to get real with yourself. You have to be comfortable in the fact of being able to call yourself out, or having someone else be able to call you out when you are not being the pig that you want to be, right? So I hope that these tips helped you. If you have any questions at all about commitment versus interest, please feel free to reach out. I'm always here to help you guys. I hope that you have a wonderful night, and I'm excited to be back for the Words of Wisdom series. Love you guys. Bye.